All right, so we're back. We're back. Indeed. Indeed. We are back. All right, a little bit of echo. I fixed it. It happens. It happens. So I really wanted to do this. I wanted to try some of. But the one game that I was really good at, the one game I was like really good at was this one right here, the Black Widow. The Black Widow was the one game that I remember playing a lot because it was mostly about you evading all of those other insects and bugs, and you're just supposed to go circle around. I was good at that game. So I'm gonna wait for some more people to show up. You know, I'll wait for you guys to show up, and then we're gonna do it. Hopefully everything's running smooth. I don't know. Hopefully my internet's not taking a dump. I can only hope. Hey, Demetrios, my brother, thank you. Welcome. How you doing, Demetrios, man? Good to see you. We're going back in time, Demetrios. We're going back in time. We're going back in a time capsule. We're going back to the 1980s. You see, I even shaved. So we're totally going back to the 1980s, man. You know why? Because this is what true gaming was all about. Atari, Spectrum ZX, Commodore 64, Amiga 500. This is what this current Fortnite generation doesn't seem to understand. Well, they didn't even exist, so they can't understand this because they don't know what gaming was all about. Thank you, Demetrius. I appreciate it. Demetrius, do you remember this game? Do you remember this one? The lunar landing. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. This game, even to this day, I still have difficult time trying to land this lunar module. Because you have to watch for the fuel. I remember I always wasted my fuel and I never knew how to properly land this sucker. Here we go. All right. Okay, let's see. I think you have to give it a little boost. Thank you, Demetrius. I think you have to give it a little boost. Hold on. Got to give it a little boost, and then I'll give it a little boost. Then you accelerate, and then do this. Let's see. Come on. Land that sucker. Land it. All right, let's see. Come on. Slowly. Let's go. Oh God, am I gonna crash? This is it? I'm crashing. Come on. Oh, see, I always crash, dude. I don't know how to do it, man. I never knew how to do this properly, dude. I always crash. Man. It's crazy. Oh Lord. There was another game also on a Spectrum, Demetrios, on a Spectrum ZX Sinclair that's also called the Lunar Module landing. And that one too was just as difficult as this one. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on, get to the moon. Now. Do it. Come on. Can we get to the moon? Yes. Get to the moon now. Well, there will be nobody left to go out there. Come on. There's an empty space over there. Oh, God, here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. It's classic, man. This shit is classic. Come on. You can do it, Dylan. We're not expendable astronauts. We can do this. Come on. Oh, Lord. Come on. Do not crash. Do not crash. Come on. Slowly. Come on. Dude, you know what? After 30 years, I still don't know how to land this sucker. After 30 years, Demetrios, I still don't know. I never, maybe once I was successful and that was about it. Come on. You can do this. You can do it. Come on. Get to the chopper now. Come on. No, get to the lunar chopper. Lunar chopper. Come on. Come on, this should work. Come on. Slowly. Come on. Levitate like a ballerina. Levitate. Let's go. Oh, come on. It's impossible. Let me tell you. It's just impossible, man. I cannot tell you how many times I've tried this, man. It's just impossible to ever land a sucker properly. Just impossible. This is impossible. This is such a bullshit over here. Alright. God damn it. This is a bullshit. I go to the South Africa, I get kicked back by some idiot, and now I cannot even land this damn thing. Now they put me in the movie. I look like an old geezer as a Terminator. This is such a bullshit, James Cameron. Screw you, James Cameron. I don't care. You and your avatar and your little tiny little avatars are bullshit. You should have directed this movie. Nah, I agree, dude. Seriously, like, you know, the hell with James Cameron and his Avatar. Seriously, man. By the time you release your avatars, I'm gonna be 100 years old. Seriously, it's like, come on, man. It takes forever for him to make a damn movie. Come on. He should have directed Terminator 3 before he went on to the Avatar and finished the trilogy. That's what you should have done, James Cameron. These other guys you hiring to film, they're using too much CGI, man. They don't know how to do it, bro. They don't know how to do it, man. They're the new kids on the block. They're using too much CGI, man. Terminator is not about CGI. It's about the muscle. It's about the big 18-wheeler trucks. It's about the real deal, man. Come on. Bunch of CGI. I saw the trailer. I was like, what is this? Another CGI movie? Look, I crashed again. Hey, what's up, Horror Show, man? I'm doing great, bro. How you doing? What's happening? Oh, I'm out of fuel. Well, that's great. I'm gonna crash for sure. Here we go. I'm playing some classic ATARI games, and this game right here, the lunar landing, even to this day, since 1984, even to this day, I'm still having difficult time landing this. Sucker. So nothing has changed after 30 years. I still cannot... I can't beat this game, even after 30 years. You win, Atari. You win. You win. I cannot... I just can't. Even after 30 years, I still can't land this sucker. Oh, it was awesome, dude. You know, the thing with these older games, I was used to playing it not with a thumbstick. I was used to playing it with a joystick. It was like a joystick stick. Everything was in a stick and two buttons. You know, you were using a joystick, and everything was with a joystick. You know, it was a different feel to it back then. You know, using a joystick instead of a controller. You know, like a dual shock controller. That's why I was like, that's why to me, when PlayStation came out with this dual shock controller, I was like, wow, what is this? Because I used to play games only with the buttons and the stick, the joystick. Come on, come on! You can do this! You can do it! Oh. Unbelievable. No, I can't, dude. Like, even to this day, I cannot beat this game, dude. I just can't. Just can't do it. It's impossible. Just not possible, dude. It's ridiculous. This is ridiculous bullshit over here. Okay, let's try another game. Let me show you the game that I'm really good at. I'm going to show you the game that I'm like super, super great at it. Not this one. This one's difficult. Like this one I cannot beat, man. This game, it's just impossible. But let me show you the game that I'm really good. The Black Widow. The Black Widow, I'm like super, super great at Black Widow. So Black Widow, easily I can beat this sucker. Here we go. Yeah, let's do it. Here we go. Come on, you salty insects. Let's go. Bring it. Bring it. Oh man, I remember playing this at my friend's house, playing this like forever. And it was so much better using a joystick instead of a thumbstick, you know. Using a joystick, it's the best way to play. These old classic games. Because they were meant to be played with a joystick, not with a thumbstick. Come on, you got this, dude. You got it. You got it. Come on, come on. Get to the chopper. Do it now. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, let's see. Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that was a close one. That was a close one, dude. Oh my God. Can I survive this? Oh, Lord. Black Widow is so much fun. You see, it was games like this that made it fun. You know, it was just a simple graphics, simple gameplay, but it was a fun gameplay. And even to this day, after 30 years, it's still fun. You know, it was simple. Sometimes simple stuff, it's better. You know, this whole photorealism and high resolution and all this other crap, you know, it doesn't really... That's not what it's all about, guys. It's about this. It's about the fun factor. You know. And I don't see that fun factor these days with these new games. I just don't see it. Everything's the same, copying from someone else. Same story, same this, same gameplay, you know, nothing original. You know, and I missed this. I missed simple stuff, like original simple stuff like this. This is what I miss. Oh, this is a tough one, dude. This snake. Oh, that's it. I immediately got killed. go. It's a pretty good game. I don't know how many of you guys have played this game actually, but it's pretty cool. Anytime, bro. You're welcome. I figured we'd do something different for Memorial Day. You know? I mean, Memorial Day weekend. Here we go. Let's do it. Well, a lot of people have been asking me for the retro. Said, dude, you are the retro guy, so you should be doing retro. I said, I know. And I kind of slowly been injecting some retro games here and there. But I really wanted to get back into it, man, and do this. Because I don't see that many people out there doing retro live stream. Everybody's doing either PUBG or Fortnite or Black Ops or Apex. You know, I don't see many people doing, you know, like way back 1980s retro. This is 30 years ago, man. And even after 30 years, it's still fun. You know, and do you know why it's still fun? Because it's the concept of fun. That's the important part that today's developers have forgot. They forgot why we play the games in the first place. You know, why do we play the video games in the first place? Like yesterday, I was messing around with the Oculus Quest, and I was like, these games are simple games. They're cheap, they're simple VR games, but they're fun. And I realized that's what it's all about. It's about the simple fact. Making these simple, fun games. You know? And that's what I'm kind of like missing out these days. Come on, you can do this, bro. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Get to the chopper. Do it now. Ah, did I? Yep. Like Beat Saber, it's a fun game. You know, like Beat Saber. Oh, they got me. You know, you're using the lightsaber just to hit those red and blue squares to the beats of the music, and that makes it fun. You know, it's a fun factor that I miss, man. All right, I'm done. All right, let's try something else. Now, this one right here, it's super hard as well. This game, the Space Duel, it's like super hard. There was a bunch of games I sucked at back in the days, man. Like Lunar Lander was the one game that I truly sucked at. But Space Duel was another one. Oh look, I told you, I'm already sucking at Space Duel. Let's go. Oh, Space Duel is difficult. No, I mean, dude, I totally sucked at this game, Space Duel, because it's really difficult to control it with a thumbstick. You know, with a joystick, it was a bit different. Using a joystick, you know, to move it around, to tilt it around with a joystick. But with a thumbstick, it's almost like impossible, dude. Look, it's impossible. Using a thumbstick is just difficult, man, to play this game. Let me try. Oh, this is a good one, man. I love this one. I played this last night. Hold on. And actually, I don't even remember playing this game. I might have played it. It's like a shoot 'em up Tetris, honestly. That's what it is. That's really what it is, like a shoot 'em up Tetris. Or shoot 'em up Pac-Man. Kinda like that, like a shoot 'em up Pac-Man. Come on, come on. I wish that I had a joystick, man. Playing this with a joystick was just blast. Ah, crap. Come on, come on. Yes, finally. Come on. Let's get to the chopper. Have you guys ever played the Paperboy? I played the Paperboy on Commodore 64 and Amiga 500. Man, I remember playing that like righteously, bro. Like in 1987, I remember playing that righteously. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, no. Oh. Alright, let me try another game after I finish this one. No, I'm done. I'm done. This is back in 1980s, bro. Militico. It's kind of the same thing, just like a sequel to this. Oh, now they're faster, dude. They're so much faster here. Oh, Lord. Come on, come on. Oh. And one cool thing about these games was the fact that there was a competition, you know. You want to see if you can beat your friend's score, and that's what it was all about, man. It was about like getting to that replay value. Replay value was trying to beat your friend's score, and you're constantly trying to beat your friend's score, and you can't. It was a lot of fun, man. Just a lot of fun back then. And I know this is kind of strange for this new generation. If you are a millennial, whatever it is that you call yourself these days, I'm not here to pick on you, but like whatever it is that you call yourself these days, because I don't know which one you guys are. This might be alien for you. This might be strange to you, okay? Because you're looking for photorealistic first-person shooter games, you know. This was the time when you didn't even exist, okay? But this was a great time back then, when the word of gaming, of a gamer, truly meant something, you know. Truly meant something. What's up, Reynold John Baptiste? How you doing, man? Tony Montana's in the house. Tony Montana used to play this back in the D-Day. When he would sit in his office, snort the coke, he would play this shit. Said, Tony Montana said, "Come on, you little friend, let's go." By the way, that hotel is still there on South Beach. That hotel in Miami Beach where Tony Montana was being chased by a chainsaw. You can go up the stairs, go to the exact same room where he was being chased, but they boarded up. They boarded up the room, that hotel room. Like, no one can go inside. It's off limits due to the movie, because that's where the movie was filmed. I don't know, like, it's like sends the bad message or something. People have crazy ideas, so they boarded up. They sealed it. You know, you cannot go inside there, but you can go up to the stairs. You know, it's kind of cool to revisit that. Go down there and revisit Montana, Tony Montana. People written all kinds of stuff on the board, you know, like Tony Montana forever, stuff like that. Maybe I should go down there again and just, like, you know, do a video and show it to you guys. And just show the board and what people written on it. Come on. You can hear my thumbstick going up and down, but this was much better played with a controller stick. Having that controller stick, it was the best way to play this, man. The joystick. I call it joystick. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, Mr. Tron. You got this. You got it. Come on. Yes. Oh my god. I think I have a few more lives. Uh-oh. Now they're moving faster. Alright, there you go. This is another tough one, man. Tempest. This is another. These old. Man, it just made me realize just how tough these games were back then. This was a tough one as well, dude. Oh, Lord. This one's really tough. You have to make sure... It's like a Tetris, but like a circular Tetris, dude. But it's really about timing. Like, this one's really about timing. You have to time it correctly. Oh, man, I totally suck at this one. Stunt cycle. Oh, dude, that's like way back, dude. That's like way back. I only remember the 80s games, like the games from the 80s, but I don't go as far as 1970s. I know Spectrum ZX was pretty big back then. You know, Spectrum ZX Sinclair. My first experience wasn't even Atari. My first gaming experience was Spectrum ZX Sinclair, and just using the tapes to load up some of these games on the tape. It was just but I think with the thumbstick, but with the joystick, it was more accurate instead of using a thumbstick, you know. Let me see if I can do it like this. Hold on. Look at this guy. This one doesn't want to die. Come on. Oh, shit. Come on, come on. Get to the chopper. It's like an elevator, you know. It's like a Tetris elevator shoot 'em up type of a game. Oh my god. Those were the times. Ah, shit. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I think they had this on the arcade. I do remember 1980s. In the arcade they had this. Oh my god, the arcade was a lot of fun. I met a bunch of my friends in the arcades, dude. And I remember having a full bag of quarters just so I can buy the chips. So I can put those chips inside the slot machine. So I can play the arcade. Ah, damn it. I think they still have the arcade. You know, someone was telling me, depending on where you go, like some parts of New York, some parts of Jersey, I'm sorry, they still have the arcades. You know, people still have the arcade shops. And I think that's cool, man. I like that they're bringing it back. Come on. Do this. Do it. Do it, my friend. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Mr. 80's Upscale. There you go, man. That should be my second channel. I should create a second channel called Mr. 80's Upscaler, where I just live stream and do videos on the retro gaming, stuff like that. I don't know. I might think about that. I need to find time to do that, you know. That's my only thing, is finding that time, dude. Ah, the hell with it. Okay. Oh, this is another tough one. The Liberator. The Liberator. ATARI Force. The Liberator. Warning. The long-range scanners detect enemy. Alright, let's do it. Enemies near. But this is something you want to play with a joystick. Now, this game right here, you want to play with a joystick. Come on, come on. Oh, shit. Shit. Call of Duty of the 80s. There you go. Get him, get him. Get the UFO. Get that son of a gun. Oh, the UFO got me, dude. Yeah, I do. I remember Stunt Cycle. But I never played that much because I was really into like games in the 80s, 1984, 1987. That's what I was really into. I was into Lunar Landing. I was into Paperboy, Karate Kid, Defender, stuff like that. Like Spectrum ZX and Commodore 64 was my main two consoles. Atari as well. I wasn't too big on the Atari. I usually played the Atari on my friend's house, but I was really big on Spectrum ZX, Sinclair, and Commodore 64. Because these were the two consoles that I owned. And then later on in 1988, I finally got enough cash to get the Atari. Not the Atari, not the Jaguar. That's later on. The Amiga. First I had Spectrum ZX, Sinclair, and after Sinclair, I bought the Commodore 64 and played the Predator and the Robocop. And then after that, in 1988, I saved enough cash to buy Amiga 500 with a floppy disk. There was no more, tape. I have to put in the tape and all that crap. It was a floppy disk, so I bought the Amiga 500. What's up, Iru? How you doing, man? I'm doing good, bro. Going back in past, playing some retro classic gaming. Get him. Go. Get that UFO, dude. Get him. Look at that UFO. Get him. Level 20. Alright, come on. Look at all these UFOs. God damn. They're relentless. It's about time, man. Enjoy it, bro. Enjoy it, man. You're gonna love Blu-ray, 4K Blu-ray. Especially with the HDR and Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. It just looks cleaner, man. Everything's cleaner. Everything looks better. It's the best way to watch movies. It's a 4K UHD Blu-ray. And on top of every 4K Blu-ray movie that you buy, you get a copy of a Blu-ray and a digital code. So you get best of both worlds. You get everything with that one copy of a movie. You get a Blu-ray copy and a 4K copy and a digital copy. I mean, what's not to like? Come on. You know, there's a pretty cool multiplayer game that I played on the Oculus Quest yesterday. It's called Dead and Buried 2. It's like, think of it like Call of Duty or Counter-Strike. Think of it like a Counter-Strike in VR in Wild Wild West. It's like a Counter-Strike in VR in Wild Wild West. And you play throughout the entire game standing up. You have to kind of sneak around. You have to kind of kneel down and crouch and then hide and then shoot. It's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool game. It's a lot of fun in the multiplayer, dude. A simple game, but it's a lot of fun. It's called Dead and Buried 2. I played on the Oculus Quest. It's available on the Rift S as well, but I think the best way to play it's on the Oculus Quest, because on the Oculus Quest you have that freedom to move. You know, you don't have all the wires attached to you or anything like that, so it's more fun. Let's go. Get them UFOs. Get them. I'm gonna try this. Level 19. It's just harder to play this on a thumbstick. I wish that I had a joystick. Because playing this on a joystick was so much better, dude. Ah. Damn it. The aliens have won. Oh yeah, let's try a Pong. I don't remember playing a Pong, you know, honestly. I'm aware, I was aware of this game, but I don't remember playing it, you know. You know, it's been a long time. Oh yes, I remember. I remember. Oh dude, this is, you gotta have a joystick for this, man. This is hard. Come on, come on. Oh, come on. But see, it was simple. It was simple stuff, you know. The graphics didn't look all that great, but guess what? It was the concept that was fun. And it was difficult, and it was challenging, and that's what made it so great. Was the challenge, you know. The Warlords, I don't remember playing a Warlords. Let's go check it out. The Warlords. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, defend. I have to defend. Oh, I see. Defend the fortress. That's what's going on. Looks like a lot of fun. No, this is difficult. This is difficult to play with a thumbstick. Oh, I destroyed their fortress. Oh, I see what's going on. Come on. Here we go. Yes! Got it. How about that? How about that? It's like a ping pong, but like a fortress ping pong, dude. Pretty cool game. Let me see. Let's do some bowling. Let's do some bowling. Let's do it. Come on. Come on. All right. What's up, Mr. Franchise? How you doing, bro? We'll do some bowling. Here we go. The dude and his dudeness. Ah. Come on. Come on. You got this, dudeness. Let's go. Got it. Come on. Oh. Oh, Lord. Come on, you got this, bro. You got it. They don't stand a chance, man. When you are here, and when John Baptiste is here, it's history for them, dude. They don't stand a chance. I see less and less of them, dude. I don't see them anymore, dude. They gave up. They realized after 6 years, this is pointless. They probably realized we're helping him. We're helping this guy. This is a lot of fun. It took them 6 years to realize that they're actually helping me. Helping me advertise me for free. So, you know, they finally woke up. They woke up to that. Finally, after 6 years. This is what it was all about, man. See, this is what people don't understand. This is what being a gamer truly meant, you know. But this new generation, dude, they don't know that, man. They don't get it, you know. The spoiled little generation, those spoiled little brats, they don't know that, man. But it was a simple. What's up, gamer girl? How you doing? It was a simple game, you know. It was just simple concept, you know. There was nothing groundbreaking in terms of graphics. But remember, back in the 80s and the 90s, it wasn't so much about the graphics. It was about the fun factor. It's like, why do you play the video games to begin with? You play it for fun factor, just like you go see a movie. You go see a movie to entertain yourself. So the same thing goes here. It's entertainment, you know. You do it for the entertainment sake. And that's what it was all about. I mean, I'm happy with where I'm at, dude. I mean, honestly, I didn't even count that I was going to go this big, you know. I'm going to hit 32,000 in next month, so it's kind of weird that I even got this far, dude, honestly. Because my intention was never to go this far. And then, dude, I was typing something yesterday. I was looking for a movie. I was looking for the Terminator or something about the Terminator. And my movie showed up my video showed up with a Terminator. And then after that, they recommended another video that was also done by me, The Martian, the OLED versus the Sony X900E. Bunch of videos showed up, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, do I really have that many videos? Then I realized, yeah, I do. I got like over 4,000 videos, man, and they're all out there, dude. There's videos out there you guys probably don't even know about because it's 4,000 videos. That's 6 years. Yeah, you should, man. You should get this splitter or something. Get like a splitter from RGB and S video to HDMI. and you can use that splitter to, live stream. They have those splitters. Excuse me. They have those splitters on Amazon. You can buy them. They're like $29, but they're definitely worth it. You can choose a different color. You can do a 2-player curveball or 1-player steerable ball. We'll go with the 1-player. We'll do a black and white. Here we go. Hold on a second. I have to reboot this game again. I gotta reboot it. I screwed up. Let's do this. What is this? Combat 2. Ooh, Combat 2 looks like a lot of fun. This is a tank. I don't know. Can you guys see it? This is what we used to play back then. You're driving a tank and you're looking for the enemy. Oh, I see there's another tank over there. I see him. Let me go out. I don't know, can you guys see it? I see him now. There he is. He's hiding there. I got him. Got him. It was like a simple stuff, you know. I know people are gonna laugh when they see this, like, "Oh, look at this, man! This is like ridiculous." Well, you gotta remember, this is 30 years ago, dude. This is like way back, dude. Hold on, we got some more tanks here. They're hiding here. They're hiding in the bushes. Got him. What's up, man? How you doing, bro? What is that? Coax cable? Yeah. Those are the days, man. Coaxial cable. That's what we had to do. Yeah, I remember using the coaxial cable. You use the coax cable to connect it to the back of your TV, and then you have to use this volume dial to switch back to channel 3 or something. I don't know. Was it channel 3 or channel 2? I think it was channel 3. Now I got a bigger tank. Now I got a bigger tank. Here we go. That's right, franchise. I mean, they still are fun. They're still fun. I mean, I still play them. Even after all these years. I don't after 30, 40, how many? 30 years? They're still fun, dude. Because I want, you know, this generation to see what it was all about. I want them to see what it was all about. Dreamcast was probably one console that I felt a bit disappointed that Sega decided not to go into competition. I always felt that Sega should have stayed and go against the competition against Sony and Nintendo. They should have stayed, honestly. I don't think they would have failed. Sega was afraid that they would fail. I was like, how can you fail? You got a very successful year, 1999. You got a very successful console. You got tons of exclusives for Sega. How can you fail? Make another Shenmue 3. Make a Shenmue 3 on a Dreamcast 2. And then PlayStation 2 is going to have a difficult time competing against you too. You know, I think Sega made a huge mistake by throwing in a towel and just leaving the Dreamcast. They made a huge mistake. That was the biggest mistake of their lifetime. Oh, let me try another game. We did bowling. Did we do the bowling? Yeah, we did. Here we go. Do it! Damn it. Come on. Got this. Oh, it's more difficult like this. Hold on. Oh my god. I'm so close. So close. Screwed it up. Oh, dude, the HDR here, it's the best, man. Are you kidding me? Look at the color gamut, man. It's all gray and white and gray and dark and gray. This is where Dolby Vision doesn't even stand a chance. This was like the best. What's up, Mario? This is the HDR. This is when HDR really couldn't even stand a chance. This is like standard dynamic range. Standard dynamic range just... Right now, the HDR is just garbage, man. It's total garbage. I would never turn the HDR on, dude. It's a fake HDR. Never turn it on. What's up, bro? Here we go. That's it. Boom. Come on, Big Lebowski. You can do it. You can do it, Big Lebowski. Aw, dude. No. So close. So damn close. Yes! We did it. Hold on. Oh! No. No, this one here is not, it's a 2 kilobytes. That's equal to 2 terabytes, man. 2 kilobytes, it's equal to 2 terabytes. This is a gigantic game, dude. Just to process this took a long time. Come on, you got this, dude. Hold on. Oh, they were scared of the DVD player? Well, they could have built one with Dreamcast too. They could have. I mean, they could have easily done that. I'm sure Toshiba. They could have made a deal with Toshiba, and Toshiba was the first one that I've seen that made a DVD player. They could have teamed up with Toshiba and Sega, Dreamcast 2 with a DVD. Listen, everybody knows, I know, and everyone knows, and even those individuals back then, they know Sega made a big mistake in 1999 by quitting. They know it, I know it, everybody knows it. They made a big mistake. And that's going to be in history. It's the worst mistake they ever made. The only time you quit is when you know you're being defeated. Like when you know you are being defeated. That's the only time you actually quit. Look, I put the HDR on. Red Dead Redemption 2 is awesome, dude. What I like about the Red Dead Redemption 2 is the fact that the story continues. Even after Arthur Morgan dies, the story continues with John Marston. And then you learn how the first Red Dead Redemption started. So it ties in very nicely, like a TV show, like a movie. It ties in really nicely with the Red Dead Redemption 1. So that way when you go back to play Red Dead Redemption 1, you understand, oh, I see what's going on. So this is how you should play Red Dead Redemption. You should play Red Dead Redemption 2 first. And after you finish Red Dead Redemption 2 fully, then you jump into Red Dead Redemption 1. That's how you should play that game. I found another Red Dead Redemption. Guys, Mario, now I'm stuck on the Oculus. On the Oculus Quest, I'm playing Dead and Buried. Dead and Buried 2. It's like Red Dead Redemption, but in virtual reality. It's like Red Dead Redemption Online, but with virtual reality. It's such a cool game, dude. It's so addictive, man. Been playing that. Been playing a lot of Creed 2, boxing, and then been playing Dead and Buried 2. It's a lot of fun, dude. Alright, let's exit this. Can we exit this? I used to play it with Wayne. I used to play it with him, with Mr. Struders. I used to play it with Mr. Struders, but I haven't really played it in a while. I thought about maybe doing it again. Sea of Thieves is not bad. It can be a lot of fun if you're playing with a lot of cool friends, you know. But if you're playing with somebody who's gonna put you in you know, in a holding cell, it's not cool. They have like a little holding cell or something down at the under the ship, you know, in the basement, and they put you in there. I don't like when they do that. Depends on who you play with, man. To me, the whole multiplayer experience, it's only good if you're playing with the people you know. But if you're playing with a bunch of random people, then it's not going to be so much fun. So if you're going to play with a bunch of random people, don't do it, man. You're going to regret it. I would suggest team up with somebody you know really well and then play it. What's up, Greenlight Gaming? How you doing? Oh yeah, dude. Red Dead Redemption, of course. I can't find a game that Rockstar failed. Even LA Noire was pretty cool. Even that game was a lot of fun. So I enjoyed all of their Rockstar games. Even Midnight Club was a lot of fun. What's up, Greenlight Gaming? What's happening, bro? What's happening? So did you try out the Quest? Did you try it out, Greenlight? Did you go to the store? At least try it out. Go. Boom. I'm like a Big Lebowski, man. Mario, I'm the Big Lebowski. Watch out, dude. I'm the Big Lebowski. All right, let me finish this. Let me see if I can finish the points here. Yes, 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 yes. Let's go. Boom. Oh, that sucks, dude. Why don't they have a demo? That's so stupid. Like, you know, how are you going to convince people to buy something if you don't have a demo? It's like, Jesus. They have it on display to collect dust, but they cannot connect it. Ah, God. Come on, Mark Zuckerberg. That's not how you sell. That's not how you sell. Give the people, especially with the VR, you know, I can't convince you through a video. You can't see what I'm seeing through a video. The only way you know what I'm seeing, what I'm experiencing, is if you have a VR headset on. VR headset is something you can watch through a video. VR, it's something you have to put the VR headset on. That's the only way. I don't care what YouTube channel you go to and what they say. No. Dude, you gotta go and put it on the head. You have to put the VR headset on the head. That is the only damn way to experience it. There's no other way. And if you've never done that, then you have no clue. Then you're just wasting time watching these videos on YouTube. You need to go find someone who has a VR headset, put it on, try it out for yourself, man. That's the only way. Oh, Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be amazing regardless, you know. Grand Theft Auto is going to sell regardless, you know, because it's Grand Theft Auto. It doesn't matter. Even if it was released this year on the current generation consoles, it would sell. Rockstar right now, they really can't fail. I mean, with Red Dead Redemption and the Grand Theft Auto, they're really sitting pretty, man. They're really like, I think they can make any game they want to make at this point. What is this? Air Sea Battle? Well, let's go check it out. Ooh, this is cool. This is going to be pretty cool. Let's go check it out, man. I got my cartridges put in. Let's do it. Oh, yeah, dude. This is a lot of fun. Dude, it looks like a... Oh, my God. It looks like a dildo. Dude, this looks like a couple of dildos shooting. God. Whoever created this game, I mean, come on, guys. Like, what the hell? It's like a dildo game, dude. It looks like a dildo. This is a dildo, bro. This is definitely a dildo. You got the green dildo and you got the orange dildo. Oh my God. This game, it's rated X, triple X. There we go. Boom. No, it's ridiculous, dude. I just realized it looks like a couple of dildos, bro. You know, I have my Xbox 360. It's just I never. I don't use it anymore because there's no reason for me, honestly. There's way too many backward compatible games on the Xbox One, on the Xbox Live. There's no reason for me, honestly, Mario, to bother with turning on my Xbox 360. Triple X, man. It's a dildo game. Dildo Wars. Dildo Wars. 2 dildos against the airplanes. The most anticipated game this summer. Dildo Wars. Part 1. Also, don't forget, this summer, Dildo War. Extension. Uncut. Shitloads of dildos in the sky. Oh, God. But this is how it was back then. This is how... It was a simple stuff, dude. It was simple games, you know, simple stuff. What is this? Canyon Bomber? Let's go check it out. Dildo Strike. There you go. Dildo Strike. Oh, what am I... Wait a minute. What am I doing here? I have no idea what am I doing here, dude. Hold on. What is my job here? Ah, that's my job. It was simple, man. It's like this was a simple game. But you know, this was the fun part about all of these games is it was simple. It was a simple gameplay with a simple, you know, gameplay concept. And that's what I miss today. I miss these simple gameplay concept games. You know. You mean I only have one? I only have what was it? I think two. I have Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 2. So Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty Black Ops 2. But I got tons of games backward compatible through Xbox Live Store. So I got tons of these games through the Xbox Live Store, and especially the Game Pass. So I got tons and tons of these backward compatible games on the Xbox. Franchise, there's a Sega's coming out with their own console this September. It's called a Classic Sega. I'm definitely going to pick that up, dude. I'm definitely going to pick it up. But that's pretty cool for $25. That's pretty awesome, dude. What is this? Centipede. Centipede. Let's try it out. Oh yeah, dude. Centipede. Let's do it. Let's do it. Look at the graphics here. Look at this. Hang On was great. I like all those motorbike games. OutRun, dude. I love the OutRun. OutRun was a lot of fun, dude. OutRun was good. I think Call of Duty pretty much it's over and done with, man. Seriously. I think Call of Duty and Battlefield is pretty much over and done with. I think it's time. It's time for these games to die out and to fail. It's been a long time, dude. It's time for Call of Duty and Battlefield to take a break. And I think that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna take a little break. Look at the colors, dude. Look at the HDR here. But you know, this is the way you should play it. Play it on the arcade. Playing this on the arcade machine with the controllers. It's the best way to play it, dude. You know, nothing can emulate the arcade. The arcade was the way to play this, man. This was the way to play it. These were the great times, man. That's a pretty good deal, man. For $300, not bad. Not bad at all, dude. But you know what? Even after 30 years, I can still play these games. They're still enjoyable. You know, this is something that, you know, the point being here is people need to remember this is what it was all about back then. This is what being a gamer meant. You know, you play the games for fun, not just for the, you know, for the graphics or for the photorealism and all that stuff. You play the games for fun, and I think that's the important part that these developers forget these days. They forget about the replay value. They forget about the fun factor, you know. And this was all a fun factor. This entire concept was a fun factor, you know, because you get to play something that you can truly enjoy. Okay, let's try dodge him. Dodge him. Oh, it's like a Pac-Man. Okay, let's try it. Oh, man, this is cool. Hold on, hold on. Oh my, oh! Oh shit. This is a lot of fun. Oh, you remember this one? Come on, come on. Dodge! Dodge it, dodge. Oh. Thank you, Demetrius. Love you too, brother. Thank you so much. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Ah, oh, bastard. You bastard. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Ah, shit. Come on, come on. Go, go, oh! I suck at this one, though. Let's try a Desert Falcon. I don't remember Desert Falcon. Because remember, guys, I did play some Atari from my friend's house, but I was never, like, really, like, a hardcore Atari, you know, guy. Yes, later on I had Jaguar and all that. But my main thing was Spectrum ZX Sinclair, Commodore 64, and what else I had? Atari 500 with a floppy disk. This is when floppy disk became a big deal. Cool, man. That's awesome, Mario. Because you know, you're my generation. You know, we're all old school here. All of us are old geezers. These new geezers, you know, they don't understand that. Because they only existed in their daddy's nutsack, you know, after daddy went out on a screwing spree, you know. But so they have no clue. They have no idea what it was like back then, like to play these games. And this is what it was all about. It was about fun. The fun factor. You know, and it's not all about the realism. You know, it's not realistic. The way that the bike's driving is not realistic. The way the character is moving is not realistic. The way he's sitting on that bike, it's not realistic. The game is too repetitive. Well, guess what? This one's repetitive too. But it was a lot of fun. But yeah, some girl who didn't even exist is going to tell me about what's the perfect game, what's the super perfect game, and why Days Gone sucks. And I'm supposed to listen to that? Come on, dude. Oh, this is cool, man. Sure, the graphics didn't look much, you know, obviously, because this is technology back then that allowed us to enjoy gaming. It's either this or you go outside and play, you know, it's like... But guess what? This one's repetitive too. This game, it's repetitive, but you still can play it. You can still play it. You know, it doesn't matter. Fatal Run. Hold on a second. I do remember Fatal Run. Yeah, I do remember that. Dude, I definitely remember Fatal Run. Oh yeah. Let's go. Oh yeah. Come on, come on. Come on. You got this, bro. Got it. Just don't crash. Don't crash, my friend. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just don't crash. And here I am, after what, 38 years. After 30 years. I'm still playing a game like this. And it doesn't bother me. You know why it doesn't bother me? Because it's fun. It's fun. It has a fun factor to it. You know? That's what it was all about back then. It was about the fun factor. You know, you play the games for fun. Let's do it. Oh man. Come on, come on. Come on, you got this, bro. Got it. I know you got it. Now, having a joystick is the best way to play this, man. You know, using a thumbstick, it's kind of like, eh. But having a joystick, if I had a joystick, man, this would be amazing. Come on. Got this, bro. Got it, dude. You got it. Ah! I never played that NEC PC, NEC PC. I never played that. However, my first computer was IBM. My first computer was IBM. And I was like so I mean, I was like, whoa. From Amiga 500 to IBM, I was like, oh my god. I got a 1 megabyte. 1 megabyte computer. Ooh. 1 megabyte computer. I was like, hell yeah. Or was it 2 megabytes? I was like, damn. I'm the beast. I'm the beast. Thank you, Mario. But salty crocodiles don't love this. They don't like it. They're like, no, it's not realistic. It's not photorealistic. I hate. They hate everything. They even hate themselves, dude. Above all, they hate themselves first. And then they hate everything else. That's why we call them salty crocodiles. How you doing, Mr. Shooters, man? How's it going, brother? I played this on the OLED yesterday, man. It was a lot of fun. I get to see the pixels in the best possible way. Honestly, it was just like it was almost like a three-dimensional experience on the OLED. Yo, another 50 years, I think you're gonna be in the Matrix. Seriously, it's gonna be like a Matrix. You're gonna be in the world. It's gonna be like a Matrix. Like, you're gonna be the character. You're gonna become the character. Here we go. Remember the OutRun, Mario, Struders? Do you guys remember the OutRun? OutRun 1, OutRun 2? OutRun was a lot of fun, dude. I played the OutRun like, righteously, dude. That thing was like perfect. Perfecto. Come on. You got this, dude. You got it. You got it. Just focus. Focus. See? That's all you have to do. Oh my god. Look at that. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I was so close. I was so close, man. Let's try it again. How you been, man? Mr. Wayne Strudwick. I haven't seen you like since Nixon administration. I haven't seen you since Churchill days. I'm just kidding. How you been, bro? How you been, brother? I know you're busy, bro. I know you're busy. But like, I haven't seen you like in a long, long time. What was the VR movie that came out? What's that? What's that? What's the VR movie that came out? I don't know. Hold on. What was the VR movie that came out a couple of years ago? It's going to be like that in a couple of years. You're talking about the Steven Spielberg movie that was based on the book adaptation. Oasis? Ready Player One. Ready Player One, that's what you're talking about. I think that's what you're referring. That's the only VR movie that I can remember is the Ready Player One. And I think Spielberg kind of nailed it with the Ready Player One. I think that's what's gonna be in the future. We're already seeing that wireless headsets with no cables. Cables will become an old news, man. No one's gonna be using cables in the future. That shit's gonna be over and done with. Everything's gonna be wireless. And I think he nailed it. He nailed it with the wireless headset. Oh, C10, nice. Me too, man. I'm gonna wait. Honestly, Wayne, you know what, Wayne? I'm good with the E8 right now. Both Mario and Wayne, I'm good with E8 right now. I'm gonna wait for probably C10 or C9 when the prices drop down in 2020, and then get the 8K. My next thing's gonna be probably 8K OLED with HDMI 2.1, and once I get that, that's it, bro. I'm like, honestly, I'm done. Like after I get the 88-inch 8K OLED with a 2.1 HDMI, I'm pretty much done, dude. I'm like, that's it. Checkmate. It's over. Bye. I'm gone. I'm quitting YouTube. It's over. I got the 8K. I got the OLED. I got the 88-inch. It's over. It's over. There you go. But I'll be okay with the 9. I'll be okay with the 9 series with the 88-inch 8K. I just want the 8K with HDMI 2.1. That's all I want. So once I get myself 8K HDMI 2.1 with 88-inch OLED, that's it, dude. I'm done. But for right now, I'm good with the E8. Honestly, I'm not like in a hurry or anything like that. I'm okay with the E8 for right now, you know. I'm really excited about the Sony's Sony's experience, because I really want to see what they're gonna do on a Sony experience in terms of showing us the PlayStation 5, how it looks, the specs inside, showing us some demos. I'm more excited about the Sony experience than I am about E3 show for the Xbox. I really am not like crazy about the Xbox that much. Alright, let's see if I can win. Can I win? Can I win this? Can I do it? Yeah, Black Hawk Down, man, looks amazing. And looks amazing on the OLED, man. Did you guys see that video where I showed you what you are missing? What you are missing when you don't have the HDR, and what you get when you have HDR on that movie. You guys need to go check that video out. I show you how it looks when the HDR metadata is being stripped, and then when the HDR metadata is being implemented, and just how much that HDR helps with the movie. It's like a makeover. It's like doing a total makeover in the movie. And then you add a higher bit rate, then you add a high resolution, then you add a Dolby Atmos, and you know, you got yourself the best way to experience that movie. It's right now on the 4K UHD Blu-ray. If you guys haven't picked up the Black Hawk, I definitely suggest you go see it. Great movie. It was really done well. The movie was really portrayed very accurately. The guys had to go 6 months training to a Rangers boot camp. One group of the Rangers actors had to go through a Rangers boot camp, and the other group of the actors, Delta, had to go through a Delta training. And then you had the Air Force training for the Black Hawk, how to use the Black Hawk, how to Mark Durant, you know, the guy who was shot down, he was there too to improvise. I mean, the entire movie was portrayed accurately. You know, I think there's two movies that I would say they're really done accurate. I would say Saving Private Ryan for World War II, and then Black Hawk Down for the modern, you know, military film. Those two films have really done accurately, both of them. And people say, why does the helicopter lands the way it lands? Because that's how it landed. That's how it crashed. They emptied all the fuel. There's a reason they emptied all the fuel on the Black Hawk, because they didn't want to explode. They didn't want to burn. That's why they emptied all the fuel. And that's why they were just spinning and trying to glide down and hit on the Baccarat market. Land in the middle of the Baccarat market in Mogadishu. All of this stuff, it's very accurate. And if you watch a documentary, you will see the way they built the Mogadishu in Morocco. It's pretty much identical to Mogadishu that's in Somalia. So pretty accurate, man. That movie is the most accurate you're gonna get. Ridley Scott and Jerry Bruckheimer, what they have done with that movie, it's if you've never seen it, it's top notch. Ask any military guy out there and they'll tell you Black Hawk Down, 100%. They're gonna tell you Black Hawk Down, 100%. That's what they're gonna tell you. Oh yeah, I think the movie Black Hawk Down, it won an Oscar for a couple of things, for the sound editing and the video editing. Because the video editing in that movie was top notch, and the sound editing was also top notch. So he won an Oscar for movie editing and sound editing. 2 Oscars, I think. Let's try another game. Let's try football. Oh my God. This is how football was played back then. Apparently. Alright, let's play it. What's going on? Oh no. It froze. No. Can you believe it? It has actually frozen on me. Uh-oh. That's it. My first bug. Oh, Lord. Yeah, it was done realistically. The way the black, both of them, the one that Mark Durant, the way he crash landed at, and he did the best he could to try to avoid, severe crash. But unfortunately, the way it landed, the force and everything, when you crash onto the surface, a couple of crew members died. Their legs were crushed. The legs were crushed, and some of them died on instant head wounds. From the impact. That's a pretty sad story, dude. What's really sad is how the news media and CNN and everybody else, they barely mentioned it. They really wanted to kind of keep it quiet. They didn't say much about that situation. They just said humanitarian aid went sour. A couple of soldiers, 2-3 soldiers died. But they didn't show it too much. They really kind of avoid trying to bring too much attention to that story back in 1993. But luckily, I forgot the name who wrote the book. There was a guy who wrote the book called The Black Hawk Down, and he brought more light to that story. And then he brought all the survivors to talk about the story and what happened. And then finally, Jerry Bruckheimer and Ridley Scott, they bought the rights to the story, and they finally paid an homage, and they honored those who have died on that terrible day in Mogadishu. So props to Ridley Scott and Jerry Bruckheimer for bringing that story. Well, I like to know what happened. I want to learn. Okay, let's see what really happened. Okay, this is a movie, but let's really find out what happened. And did they really pay respect to those individuals who gave their life on Rangers and Delta? By the way, leave no man behind is the quote used by the Rangers. Leave no man behind. That's not something that the movie studio was thinking No, that's something that the Rangers use. Leave no man behind. And that's exactly what they did in Mogadishu. Yes, they had some help from the 10th Mountain Pakistani military UN there forces. They had some UN forces there to keep peace. So they were there. The 10th Mountain Pakistani UN came in to assist them, to help the Rangers. And Delta obviously was there as well, trying to help with the rescue. So you guys can watch that. It's all there. All right, I need to, dude. I need to return to the home screen. Hold on. My my ATARI Flashback has crashed. It crashed. Can you believe this? It has actually crashed. Oh, I can download the game. Oh, that's cool. Hold on. Here we go. What's going on? Oh, hold on. I got it. I got it. My bad. I got it, guys. Fatal Run, Circus Atari. What is this? Basketball. Let's try basketball. Oh my god. Here we go. Arma's great. Arma was great, but oh, this is cool, dude. Hold on. Oh, this is fun, dude. This is a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. You gotta. But this is more fun playing it with a two-player. You know, a game like this, you want to play with a two-player. You know, you can't play this by yourself. You gotta have two people to play this. You want to try a photorealistic flight simulator? You're gonna need two things, Mario. You're gonna need X-Plane 11 and the Oculus Rift S. Playing the X-Plane 11 on Oculus Rift S, it feels as if you are really inside the airplane. You can touch all the buttons, all the instruments. X-Plane 11 is the most realistic. There's nothing better than X-Plane 11, I'm telling you right now. I happen to have a luxury of having a 50-inch monitor, ultra widescreen monitor, and I also have a luxury of playing it in a VR. So I get to choose between the best of the both worlds. I get to play it on the ultra widescreen monitor, and then I also get to play it on the Oculus Rift S in a VR. So which one's better? They're both good. Playing it on the ultra widescreen monitor, it's awesome, and also playing it on the VR, it's awesome. So for you, the cheaper route is to go with the Oculus Rift. Getting this 50-inch ultra-wide monitor, it's over 1,000 pounds. You don't want to pay that kind of cash. But if you can, there you go. So X-Plane 11, dude. X-Plane 11, this is it. Look no further. You want that? That's the X-Plane 11. Look no further than that. All right, let's see what else we got. Got combat, circus Atari, basketball. What is this? Backgammon. I never heard of this. Home run. Ah, that's a baseball. Quad run. What is this? Quadrant. What is a quad run? Let's check it out. You guys remember, these are old games, dude. This shit is old. Let me tell you, if you love airplanes, dude, I don't know if, did you see me do that video where I showed you how it looks in 32 by 9? Once you once you play it on a big giant screen, dude, it feels like you're there. It feels like you're in a cockpit. Like, you know, it's just such an awesome experience. And when you put on a VR headset, you really feel like you are there. Like, dude, you're like there. Like you are inside that cockpit and you're flying.